Part of it is that Deborah Ross is a very dynamic candidate. She's somebody who comes across very directly and forcefully, and Richard Burr is someone who's a lot more low-key. Deborah Ross also has had the advantage of being able to be in the state pretty much full-time campaigning, because the Senate, as we are recording this, the Senate is still in session, and so they have not yet adjourned for their fall recess. And so because of that, he's involved with votes. He's involved with committee hearings. He's involved with the business of being a senator, and so he hasn't been able to do the number of appearances in North Carolina. And he also hasn't spent money on advertising the way that you think he might have. And Deborah Ross and the groups that are supporting her or opposing Richard Burr have been all over the airwaves.
Now, you mentioned all of his experience. He is a multi-term U.S. senator, but in this election season, with the anti-establishment feel, is that going against him?
I think that doesn't help him as much as it might in other years, in which when we were talking about this race a year or so ago, it looked like this was going to be a race that had a lot to do with national security issues, because that was when Benghazi was still very much in the news. And now it looks as if for whatever reason, something that I don't find very encouraging, people tend to essentially be tuning out issues dealing with security, especially. We almost have become inured to homegrown terror attacks and the like. And this was something that certainly, as chairman of the Senate Intelligence Committee, Richard Burr has a lot of experience in. This is something in his wheelhouse, and he hasn't been able to take advantage of it as much as you might think.